filming something that I wanted, right in this era, in this pocket. You were talking about how when things got bad for you, and you know, all these videos are flying about you getting attacked and you getting hit, and the Maino thing. You said people started treating you like you did something wrong. You was like, yo, hold up, I'm the victim, and all these people are like shitting on me and stepping away from me, and all of a sudden it's a bad look to be around me.
It wasn't really like that happened. Them the two only things that happened. That shit in Detroit, which had nothing to do with me, and then the shit with Maino or whatever, and that was doctored up and treated too. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was disappointed about how that went too. You know what I'm saying? And even in hindsight, like looking back on it, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't got no bad feelings about Maino or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, me and Jim are like this, you know what I'm saying? And that, you know what I'm saying? And Maino also reached out, tried to, you know what I'm saying? But it's in that same line of trick shit. Like, I ain't no reason for us to really like link up, like talk or do nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just water under the bridge.
That's a real good way to go about it, because you're gonna face a lot of that shit.
I ain't gonna lie.
Over 20 years.
The last time I saw you and Maino together, that I was there, and I didn't get a chance to apologize to Maino for that, but they didn't know they was gonna see each other, and it was all set up.
Oh yeah, Maino thought that we was trying to set him up
the way it
my
happened,
HYNAKEN interview. Yeah,
they was like, "Yo, we got Maino coming through to do the interview." I said, "Bet." They giving the lineup. Then
and I had a bunch of niggas from
the smallest nigga was 6'4", 250.
Like I had a bunch of it. So but I didn't know that Maino was gonna be there.
Nah, fuck that. This shit ain't happening again.
No, what happened was, we knew they were coming, but we were told that they spoke, and it was cool between them.
Yeah.
And that wasn't true.
It wasn't true. So now Maino's doing the interview. Berg is outside, Hitmaka, and he's chilling. No crazy energy.
Yeah.
The interview with Maino's going great. Maino turns around and sees him. Maino lets it go for like 10 seconds, and he's like, whose bright idea was it to invite young Berg? He doesn't hear that because he's outside.
Yeah,
we're like this. Maino looks at me. He's like, I know he ain't do this shit. He look at Nelson, Money Nels. Then he look at Maya. He's like, so you suck dick, huh, bitch? Because he figured it out.
Yeah.
So now Maino's only with his manager. If Maino's not pussy, but what Berg had with him, that's not a fair fight.
Yeah.
The smallest nigga was 6'4", 250. The biggest nigga is 6'8", 300.
And it wasn't even like we knew that.
No, he didn't know. And they met each other. Everything was calm, but I wanted to apologize to Maino for that because it came out fucked up. And even to Berg, he ain't know.
Right.
And that was the first time they had met each other since that incident.
Yeah, that situation was crazy.
Yeah.
Like, the situation with Maino is like, me and Maino were actually really cool. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I put him on my remix, the business remix or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we had mutual alliances. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And like we vibed out. And damn, how that shit happened? We was in Atlanta and I was there and like I had a chip on my shoulder. Like I'll never forget. Like I was probably on like 3 ecstasy pills. Like I was geeked up. I was turned up. We went to like the bowling alley first. Then we went to a club. I forget what club we was at. And like I was wilding that night. Like I was like performing, dancing with fat girls, kissing fat girls.
That's my nigga right here.
Bugging out that night. Like I was on a different type of time.
Radioactive.
You said he was on 3 X pills, nigga. Come on.
I was in a different type of bag that night. And I think that we went. Well, this what happened. Damn it! All this shit kind of lead back to Cap, yo. I'm so sorry, Cap.
Oh
yo,
man,
Jesus.
That's crazy.
So prior to that, Billy's sitting right over here too, because Billy was with me. I ain't gonna lie, Billy's on the road. He in his phone right now.
Billy's over there quiet right now.
So,
yeah, I see you in the corner quiet, Nick.
Bro, I think we were in Phoenix or some shit, right? And like me and Maino had like the same like type of hosting. And like, I sent Billy and Cap inside to like go vid out the section, make it seem what it is. Yeah, okay. All right, cool. Keep your face clean, my brother. Yeah. So I sent niggas to vet out the section, and then my bro came back to me like, yo, like, I had a bunch of chicks with me and shit, like, yo, Maino in our section, he don't want to get out the section, da 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 da. And I was just like, that's a bro. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, nigga, we finna crash it. He ain't gotta get out of the section. We finna crash it. So, like, I went in. I'm talking about I murdered the show. Like, I had, like, one of my greatest performances ever. And, like, I guess it was some offense taken, whatever words were exchanged between them in the process of me getting to my section. I didn't know, though. So when I seen Maino, greeting, what up? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I was that nigga at the time. So fucking from there, some tension, I think, between them. And now we in a club. And like the Detroit shit had happened, so I got a chip on my shoulder. Now I'm just like a fully loaded grenade, like, you know what I'm saying? Like
and you on three.
Yeah, and I'm with 100 niggas, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm with security, I'm just like wilding out type shit. And we get in a section and Maino back in a section or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I think like we had some exchange of words. I said some crazy shit or whatever, and I think like...
What was the crazy shit?
I don't remember exactly because I was on 3 pills, but this is my perspective. Like his perspective could be different, but this is my perspective on a loaded night. You know what I'm saying? Right. I think that that happened. I threw a drink at niggas, and just like a riot ensued or whatever. Niggas just started going blah, 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 blah. The next morning I woke up, and that's the part I didn't love, you know what I'm saying? And like, I'm so past it, you know what I'm saying? But at that time, I didn't love it. The next morning, I woke up after the whole shit happened, and I was on the phone with Maino, and I think Alpha Mega, the nigga that used to be around T.I. whatever, ended up putting us on the phone or whatever, blah, blah. So I was just like, bro, like, man, my bad, bro. Like, you know, I'm geeked up. Like, I got a chip on my shoulder, like, all this shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas, you know what I'm going through. You know what I'm saying? He was like, man, I love you, bro. Like, you just got the wrong niggas around you, bro. Like, you got to wisen up. You got the wrong niggas around you. That should never have you moving like that. Da, 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 da. Right. Mind you, like, and that was all cool. And we hung up the phone like, bro, I ain't never gonna talk about this shit ever again. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's love, bro. Like, I apologize, blah, blah, blah. And shit, I'm riding my Range Rover with the nigga Cap, and the nigga like, oh, I'm in his Range Rover, excuse me. We riding, and they like the slap heard around the country. Hot 107.9 Maino's by the time in, and do all that shit. And I just hung up the phone with him like, yo, bro, you my big bro. Like, bro, I'm sorry about the, you know what I'm saying? Like, da. And like, nigga, it was like literally like we hung up and maybe 30 minutes later, nigga, I heard that shit on the radio. So I'm like, damn, dog, like. But then again, like in hindsight, like how we talk about perspective, this was early in the World Star era. Maino was just coming home. Maino was just trying to find his way.
Publicity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and it's like,
he
shoot
said he
the
sat
video.
right in that chair. He said, yo, I did a lot of stuff for attention.
And then the crazy thing is, I think that he might have had influence, and then with the shit happened with me and the chain or whatever, and he seen what the niggas was getting from that shit or whatever. It was just like, fuck it.
Easy target.
You know what I'm saying? Like it was.
But was it him directly, or was it people around him?
He didn't shoot that video. The perspective from the video was from the side. He didn't. It's not like he filmed it and told everybody to do it. Like he was a part of the incident, but niggas. When we saw the video, I was at the Source. I believe I was at the Source magazine.
What video?
There was a video of that incident.
Nah.
Oh, bro. Yes, sir.
It's just whatever it is. It's just it was like this was the exact thing. I'm talking to him. Blah blah blah. We gonna. I throw a drink and then it's just melee. You know what I'm saying?
He was leaning down. He was elevated. Mm-hmm. You were here and y'all were having a conversation. And then the next thing is his hand. You might have made a move. Then his hand went, and that's when everything broke out. Right. But what I'm saying is, he didn't. It was being filmed at the time. They were just watching two really famous rap niggas talking to each other. Right. And we talking about the beginning of the World Star movement. Of course, that was something to get on film.
And they're gonna cut it.
And you don't know what's gonna happen.
Exactly. So the way they doctor this shit up,
but they can cut it. This is where it happened. Right. And this is everything around the world.
That's it. Listen, man,
let's talk to Maino.
Trust me. I know, bro.
Oh, shit.
We World Star brothers. You know what I'm saying?
Not no more. But
that's the clip right there.
No more. We number 5.
But that's like that happened, and what kind of like threw me up like to that, because we never really had no altercation. Like we never had no, you know what I'm saying? Like disdain to each other or whatever. But when you this what it was though. nah, you doing too much. But the thing is that it wasn't necessarily like we had an altercation because I had 3 security with me. It wasn't like he.
Nah, them niggas giants.
He ain't put no, he ain't do no, but he ain't do nothing crazy to me or whatever. Like what the story portrayed, that ain't what happened. It was just a melee of all the other shit. And what I can say is that, man, like, man, shit. Like,
and by now you was an easy target.
Nah, but even looking back in perspective and hindsight, it ain't even about easy target or this,
No,
that,
I
and
mean
third,
for
whatever.
the media.
No, like, yes, but ultimately, like,
Yeah.
if you in that position and you trying to make a name for your career or whatever, and you trying to do something, and this is like something that's in the era of, this is before clickbait, this is before like this, in the World Star era or whatever. Like,
I'm going for it.
he ran for it.
I'm going for it. Like,
ran with it.
Call me up. Let me talk about the story. And guess what? I got a record out, or my record is coming.
Yeah, I didn't care for that much as a younger guy. You know what I'm saying? Because I was just like, damn, like,
here we go again.
No, it wasn't here we go again. It was just more so like, I just had a candid conversation with you on the phone. Like, we had a real conversation with alleged G's at that time, patching niggas in, you know what I'm saying? Like, big homies or whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? And we said it was dead, like, you know what I'm saying, when we got off the phone. And, you know, shit, niggas decided to, you know, take it and move on with it. And it ain't no, like, we ain't got no real beef. We ain't never had no real beef. It was never like that. Right. And bro then reached out to me, you know what I'm saying, through certain people or whatever, and like we, you know what I'm saying, like, but it's just water under the bridge.
I got no
altercation.
I got no altercation over pretty much nothing. I'm in Cali fighting 6 niggas. And I was just outside having a cool conversation with the nigga that started the whole shit. So I understand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and to this day, the story, he still tells the story in a way where it was like, it was drama.
Right.
We was outside
I never
chilling.
knew you was outside with him.
We was outside chilling, bro. Chilling.
Was
So
he setting
I get
you
it.
up? Was he setting you up that
Now,
night?
I mean, I still believe that. You know, he say something else, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like,
The only
God
reason
damn.
I ain't like it because I was little bro. You know
This
what I'm
is the
saying? Like, I was
entertainment-
the little nigga. You know
This
what I'm
is the
saying? So I
entertainment
was thinking
business,
that,
Bird.
you know what I'm saying? But I learned that.
That's what I'm saying, and that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm just skipping over
And
that.
it
We
ain't-
know now it's the entertainment
You know,
business.
like in hindsight, looking back, like on some G shit, like they did what they needed to do.
Shit
with
was
that.
never no
They did what they
drama.
was, you know, niggas fresh out of the situation. They trying to make their own way.
So this is another one where you don't judge. You can't judge them because you get it.
Yeah, because it wasn't like he violent. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like we had a moment to where it was just like I was just so like, but no, it was just on. It was on some like some
He
fresh
was
shit.
wilding.
You know
He
what
threw
I'm
a
saying?
drink on
Yeah,
niggas.
like,
That shit went the wrong way.
If I never
admits
provoked
it.
that, if I never threw that drink, then
It wouldn't
none
have
of none of
happened.
that shit. Yeah. And I'm
That's
sure,
fair
you know what I'm
enough.
saying?
Yeah.
And he don't have to respond to this. We don't got to do nothing like that or whatever. This ain't no open door. You know what I'm saying?
No.
To me, this is my perspective. His perspective, it could be what it is. But at the same token, this is 20 years later.
ago.
Right.
Yeah.
Like this is
decades.
2007, 2008.
Right.
We've grown and matured so much, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, and that's why we able to talk about this shit. But I'm just a person that's so transparent that I want to lay everything flat for people to be able to look at my shit and learn from it, take it as inspiration, see where I fucked up, and be able to use my story as a testimony for real, for real.
That's dope. I can't clap. I got a drink in my hand.
Slap the chair.
But I still.
It's hot for trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work you heard. Making fiends leave earth you heard. Got your baby mama thirst you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf you heard.